My VCNO from Hexinverter just arrived today. One of the first things I was curious about was how it would work as a sample and hold source. There was a thread going on over at Muff Wigglers, and it basically boiled down to asking the question regarding the VCNO being a digital noise source, if as a sample and hold, it would be a simple on and off. And there was a reply that when it hit the capacitors, it actually provided an analog signal that would be useful as a sample and hold. I was curious about this, and so I've set up a patch. Currently it's using gates, which I wouldn't expect to be such a good sample and hold source, but as you can see, if we go up here to Jones O'Toole, you can see from the top waveform, this is the VCNO going into the steady state fate ultra random. It's going into sample and hold input A. And this is comparison of sample A and sample B. And as you can see, Gates provides a pretty interesting sample and hold noise source. And I think the Gates might be my favorite. I'll try a few other noise sources here. Maybe just turn it up a little bit. You can hear the this is the dual precision oscillator for radical frequencies going through the Red Dragon with the sample and hold controlling the cutoff frequency. We'll take a look at the regular noise here. And I have the signal at nearly max on as you can see there, getting a pretty nice range, although this one you might say, it's getting a little bit closer to an on-off switch, but still a lot of range in between the two polarities. And as I turn down the pitch, we get more of like an on-off switch type behavior. Less of the in-between states, which might be expected. I'll switch over to Screech. This one is a little bit more on-off. Get a few in-between states. This is Sizzle. As I turn Sizzle down, as I turn Sizzle down, we get about to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock on the dial. We get a nice range there. As I turn it all the way down, it starts to flatline. So there's some point where sizzle, there's an optimal sizzle point where you start getting variance. And we'll switch over to one last one, which is the tear. This one is a lot more sparse. Maybe if we turn up the clock, start getting a little bit more going on tear. But as you can imagine, this one being a little bit more like a sizzle type crackle. So we get quite a bit of variance between the polarities, but a little bit different flavor of sample and hold there. A little more sparse, as to be expected. I'm going to switch back to the gates one last time. So I think if this is my favorite one here. Just the gate again. So there it is. The Hexinverter VCNO as a noise source for sample and hold. Good stuff. Great little noise oscillator. Pretty unconventional. Looking forward to using this as a sound source for percussion as well, and I'm sure it'll serve a lot of other interesting duties in the kit here. Okay, good luck.